What's up, YouTube? Hey, got some exciting news. Check it out. I busted my damn head open. Yeah, I was filling up in this little shithole fucking fuel spot, little TA outside of Mount Vernon, Missouri, and my truck is this wide. The fuel island is this wide. So I was trying to duck underneath my mirror, and I didn't duck enough, and I smacked the shit out of it and gashed it open pretty good. But that's not really the news. I don't know if you can tell or not from my previous videos, but the scenery's changed. Yeah, got a new truck. My other truck was a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia. It shuck moored Michael J. Fox, and it was kind of a turd, kind of run down, not exactly the nicest living situation. Now I got me a 2020 Kenworth T680. It's like being upgraded from a Pinto to a Lincoln. So, excited about that. Still trying to learn all the little features with the truck. Hopefully here, one of these days I'll get the laptop situation sorted out so I can use my DSLR to film instead of my cell phone. I can give you guys a tour of the truck and show y'all some better stuff. You know, I've been shooting time-lapse videos with the action cameras, but I don't have a laptop to edit them. I shot a star lapse the other night, and you know, just general showing you guys how to do like random shit like sliding the tandems and stuff that new truckers will need to know how to do. Besides that, not a lot going on. I'm up in Springfield, Missouri right now. Yeah, I know I'm Texas dedicated, but occasionally we get Mars loads because we run a lot of loads from Mars. Get Mars loads that come up here to my favorite place to go, McLean. They're actually pretty quick today. I got into a door about 30 minutes after my appointment time, and the light is red, so maybe they'll get me unloaded in time to go make my next delivery and do some clock magicking to make it back down to Texas. 7.5 hour drive and basically 16 hours to accomplish that, plus a break. So see what happens there. If I'm late, I'm late. But that kind of brings me up to the topic of this video. Your clock, your driver manager, the load planners, and the shippers, they all play a intricate part of your sanity. You know, in the military, a lot of us came up with standard: if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. Well, sometimes you ain't got no choice, and you just got to do what you got. You just got to do what you got to do to make it happen. I'll give you, and I'll use this load for example. So, last night I was supposed to leave out of Dallas at 9 o'clock in the morning to come up here to deliver at 11 a.m. So basically, I had 26 hours to make the trip. Well, I started my clock and I went to go roll out. Well, the computer system was down at the shipper, so they wouldn't let me leave. I ended up killing 2 hours of my clock waiting to leave, so I didn't get out of there until damn near 1 o'clock because my reset was completed at 11 a.m. and I slept on location, so that wasn't a big deal. So I didn't get out of there until 1 o'clock. Didn't get up here and shut down until 9 o'clock, which means I couldn't roll out until 7 o'clock this morning, but my appointment was at 11, so started at 10, rolled up, filled up my truck, busted my damn head open, and then rolled up here, made it on time, or made it 20 minutes early for my appointment. They got me in the door 20 minutes late. Now I'm unloaded. My next appointment's at 3 o'clock. Now, mind you, my clock has been started, so I've got 14 hours from, I think, 9 o'clock this morning. Basically, I've got 11 hours left of my 14-hour day. So once I get unloaded here, then I'm going to shoot across town. I've got a 1500 appointment. And that'll put me at, shit, I don't even know what time it is right now. So I've got 11 hours left and it's 12 o'clock, so that's 2300. So at 1500 I'll have, shit, math, 8 hours left. It's going to take them 2 hours to, about 2 hours to load me, give or take, and then 7.5 hour drive there. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do a 7-3 split, because by the time I get loaded, I'm going to have 14 hours to make it there with 7 hours of driving. So I can't get a 10-hour reset in. So I'm going to have to play stupid split sleeper berth games just to get it there. And one of these days I'll break out a whiteboard and explain the difference of these to you. But it's basically a huge pain in my ass, so I don't like doing it. A lot of people say they're easy, but I would rather just drive, work, take 10 hours off, 12 hours off, drive, work, and just continue that process. But sometimes you got no choice. So you have to learn how to make these other break options work for you, especially when you're given a short suspense. And it's not really a short suspense. 7 o'clock tomorrow morning is still a lot of hours away. But when you're required by law to take a break, then it makes things a little bit more difficult. Because it was up to me. If I was doing this in my personal car, I would drive till about midnight, which would put me about 2 hours away. I'd sleep till 5 a.m., get a decent amount of rest. I would drive the last 2 hours, and then I would sleep while they're unloading me. But because I'm required by law, I need to be there by midnight, or an hour from there by 11 o'clock, take 7 hours in the sleeper berth to get a little bit of time back so I can finish the drive with an hour. So odds are with this one, I'm probably going to be late. But it's, the name of the game. They say regulations are a pain in the butt, but regulations exist for a reason. For every rule there is, or every warning label there is, it's because somebody did something stupid. Why do they make brakes mandatory in the trucking industry? Well, because some hotshot back, God knows when, decided he wanted to drive for 50, 60, 70 hours straight and fell asleep at the wheel driving an 80,000-pound vehicle and killed a family of 12. Who knows? But regulations exist for a reason, and they're inconvenient, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Now, I'm not saying go break the law. What I'm saying is learn how to make these rules work to your advantage, so when you get in a situation where you've got basically 17 hours worth of work to do and 14 hours to do it, sometimes you gotta shorten the sleep, the regular break, do a little bit of math, and make it work. So basically, I'm gonna have to take, after I take 7 hours of sleep tonight, somewhere, hopefully while I'm in a door, I can get a 3-hour break. If I spend an hour in this door and an hour in the next door, that doesn't count. I got to take a 3-hour consecutive break, followed by 7 hours in the sleeper berth. And then I'll only get back whatever time I got left. So if I've only got 2 hours left and I've got 3 hours to get there, it's just going to have to be late. Just going to have to see how these shippers play it out. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're getting out of the military and you have any questions about the VA process, veterans benefits, transition, troops transportation program, or the companies that I know about that are great for veterans, go ahead and hit me up in the comments down below, and I answer every question. Sometimes if I feel the question deserves a really deep answer, I'll make another video just to address your question. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a nap, nurse my sore head, and I'll holler at y'all later.